Hey CrossFitters, Miles here. Today is my recovery day, so I'm going to try something. This isn't the first time I've done this, but I wanted to share this with you. I'm going to attempt an ice bath. I'm here in my bathroom. I've got three, 22-pound bags of ice. So what is that? That's 66 pounds of ice, and I'm going to submerge myself in it. Let's fill the tub with ice. Alright, as you can see, there's a lot of ice. I'm a little nervous. This is probably the most ice I've ever used in one of my ice baths. And it's also pretty high. Usually I do it for like a recovery from a leg day. And so I usually just cover my legs. So this one's gonna be pretty high. A few tips. Alright, tips. Breathing. Breathing is super important. That little sniff you just heard, that's my son. He's down here watching, and he can't be quiet. But breathing, super important. All right, I'm gonna try to stay in for 20 minutes. Here I go. Right now, all the blood is rushing out of my lower extremities into my torso. Hopefully in about 2 more minutes, my lower legs will go numb and I won't feel it. Right now I feel it. This is how Jack felt after the Titanic sank. Yeah. And Rose let him go. Yeah. Why am I doing this? All right, let's go into the reasons why I'm doing this. First of all, I've been looking for natural ways to increase my testosterone. If you haven't heard from me before, I'm over 40, and that has been very detrimental to myself. And I really think on that, and I've been trying to increase my testosterone. There are studies that prove that ice baths increase your testosterone. Now, with any study, especially in the health and exercise field, you're probably going to find a study that refutes that. So you got to take it with you got to just look at it logically. With that, one reason I chose to do an ice bath today was I had a slight injury to my hip flexor. Today was actually supposed to be my off day, and the exercise bug got to me, and I decided to do sprints. I warmed up with about, 7, 8 really slow sprints? Was it 7 or 8?
I think so.
No, it was like 2. And then when I went full speed at 100%, boom, I hurt my hip flexor. So I look at this logically. Would I ice an injury? Yes. So for me to do an ice bath on my lower extremities today makes logical sense. Another reason my wife and I are starting to do more ice baths is there's been some studies that promote normal white fat cells turning into brown fat, and brown fat has been led to increase your metabolism, and you get a much more thermogenic effect, if that's the correct term. But that's one reason we're trying this. But once again, I want you to look at everything logically. And I'm not thinking that this is going to replace any kind of recovery. Meaning, I still need to get good sleep. I still need to have good nutrition. This is a very, very small percentage of a recovery regime. But if you want to give it a go, if you like causing yourself pain, then go buy some bags of ice. This was about $15 of ice. I could have got by with probably $10 worth. All right, my legs have semi gone numb. I'm at the 3 minute and 30 second mark. I plan to stay in here for 15 to 20 minutes. We'll just see. All right, here I am. I'm at the 4 minute mark. My family is abandoning me.
I am not.
So I'll just sit here, try to look buff for the camera. But
this love is a blaze, I saw flames from the side of the stage, and the fire brigade comes in a couple of days. Until then, we got nothing to say and nothing to know, but something to drink and maybe something to smoke. Let it go until I roll the chain, singing we found out in a local radio.
alright, I just passed the 9 minute mark. I just want to give you an update on how I feel. First of all, I'm really numb down there, obviously. The toes, I'm feeling a little different sensation. Now, if I had to guess, that is the most extreme extremities are suffering this cold water effect. This is probably a little too cold, you know, for the toes. I'm assuming if I would stay in here longer than 15-20 minutes, there is the chance of frostbite and so on. So obviously that's just my body trying to tell me that you know, you shouldn't stay in this ice bath that long. It's its own way of defending itself. Other than that, I should have brought a phone or something or a book, but I didn't. Obviously I'm using my phone to film this, so that's why I am where I am. Other than that,
I don't really know what I'm supposed to say, but I can just figure it out and hope and pray. I told her my name, I said it's nice to meet you, then she handed me a bottle of water filled with tequila. I already know she's a keeper, just from this one small act of kindness. I'm in deep. If anybody finds out, I meant to drive home, but I don't go live it now. No, sobering up, we just sit on the couch, one thing less with another nice kiss on the mouth. I need you, darling, come on, set the tone. If you feel me falling, won't you let me know? Sing!
all right, I got 30 seconds left. I think it's anything else would be unhealthy. So here in about 20 seconds, I'm gonna start getting myself out. One thing to keep in mind, your legs may not work the way you want them to. So be very careful getting out of the tub. All right, I actually had a problem with my phone, so now it's 15 minutes, almost 16 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Look how red they are. Oh, my legs are so red. But I can stand. All right, it's about maybe 2-3 minutes post ice bath. I came outside to get some beautiful sun. Oh, I'm still feeling it in the hip flexor. Obviously the ice bath's not gonna cure all, but I can just see my legs are still very red. But I don't know. Obviously there's a lot of science out there, a lot of science that isn't maybe quantifiable to measure the benefits of an ice bath. Another thing is what classifies as an ice bath. Was that too cold? You know, there's been some studies that shown that just 60-degree temperature will kick your thermal effect into gear and you'll burn more calories. So that might be extreme. You tell me what you think. Leave it in the comments or email me directly, but till then, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.